it's Tracy, and I am back, and I am here with my mama. Hi, Mom. Joy.
Hi.
And you won't believe, Mom, how old are you?
I'm 90.
It's not a trick question.
I'll be 91 in November.
You'll be
Yeah.
91. 91.
Almost,
91.
Almost 90.
I'll be 55 in October, and you'll be 91 in November. And you had me when you were 36,
Yes, that was it.
and I had Jesse when I was 36.
You were what?
I was 36.
Yeah.
I had Jesse.
Oh, when you had Jesse.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
that's right. That's right. That's
And
right.
I'm the baby of the family. I'm the baby.
You're my baby. Yes.
Always
yes.
the baby. I'm the last of 6, so I'm the youngest out of 6. 5 girls and 1 boy, right?
Yes, that's it.
And so for my mom, I want you to know too, my mom has never had any plastic surgery.
I'm too chicken. I don't like to go under a knife of any kind.
I gave her her first facial even. She had never had a facial, what, about 4 or 5 months ago?
That was my first one. I loved it, though.
Yeah, but your first one ever.
Ever.
Do you know what Botox or filler is? Do you know what that is?
Not really.
Botox or filler? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't even know what it is. So
It sounds interesting.
it is
Yeah,
interesting, yeah. They stick needles in your face
Oh,
to make you look younger.
I'm too chicken for that too. I think I'm not brave. I guess.
So I want to talk about growing up. You were always really into makeup. I remember.
Oh.
I mean, she would spend hours, and let's see your
Since
nails
I
still.
was-
She
oh.
gets her nails done still. Like that's her thing, right? Always.
Since I was about 15.
That's when you got into
That's
like makeup.
Yeah. Well, that's teenager. Yeah.
What made
Early
you get it? Well, and I know because I had cystic acne, and you had acne too when you were younger, did you?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you use
Right.
around
All
your
under
chin?
here. Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you use makeup to try and cover it up, you think? Is that why you started, or why, or was it just like everybody started using makeup?
No, I just, from the get-go, I just loved makeup. And by the way, back in those days, they didn't wear much makeup.
Oh, really? Did they
Well,
wear like
they didn't
red
even sell a lot. I mean, it was lipstick.
lipstick? Yeah.
There was mascara, but it was, you only wore it when you really dressed up. And there were foundations.
And by the way, right now too, she has no makeup on. That's how nice her skin is.
I that's what I miss the most. Yeah.
Because she has macular degeneration, so she can't see close up. Yeah,
only-
to put it on.
Only peripherally.
Yeah,
And so my face is kind of a mystery to me.
and that,
now.
but it's beautiful. And I try to tell her she doesn't need makeup. I did microblade your eyebrows though, and they still look really good.
Yes, she tattooed my
I,
eyebrows.
yep, I microblade. Yeah, they look really good.
Well, I do have lipstick on.
Oh well, you can't even tell.
Well,
Okay.
it's-
Oh my, she has lipstick on. Like.
I have lipstick.
So I wanted to ask too. So your beauty regimen, what? And I know what's the one product? Tell them that you've used
Oh,
for your.
can I say it?
Yeah. Maybe we can get a sponsorship out of this.
Well, I have to tell you how it started. This was 90.
Well, tell us what
well,
it is
I
first.
was about
Tell-
15.
Tell us what it is first.
It's oil of Olay. But
That's the
then
secret.
oil of Olay.
Everybody's gonna run out who sees this to get it.
But then oil of Olay only had one product.
Yeah.
And it was in that original
Pink bottle?
little bottle,
The
and
pink
it
one.
wasn't expensive. It's still not as expensive as all of the other oil of Olay, but my mother said to me, when we were in a dime store back in those days, 5 and 10 maybe, but I don't remember how much. And they sold, and I remember her saying to me, Joy, this is what you should put on your face for cream.
Oh, that's what
She
Grandma
said,
Katie said?
she used it all the time. She recommended it. My mother recommended it. And after that, I don't know if I started right away doing that, but later, from the time I started wearing makeup then, I used that, and I still use it. Only I only get the little
So
original.
what is that,
bottle.
like 75 years? 75? Because you're
Well,
91.
you think I'm not.
75, 85,
My mind doesn't
90,
work
so
that
about
quick.
15, yeah.
Yeah. I was in my. I would say about 15.
So
14
75
maybe.
years. So
yeah.
oil of Olay.
Yeah.
Or if you want to look like this when you're 91, run out and get oil of Olay. Because I remember I started using it, and then I remember in high school, because when I was in high school, you were around my age.
Yeah. Right.
And,
right.
yeah, because Jesse's 19.
Yeah,
so,
you can go by Jesse.
But I remember my friend Jackie asking me, what does your mom use for skincare? And I told her, and she's used it. She's my age now, 54. She's used it ever since then. So that's the secret, I guess, is oil of Olay, huh?
Well, all I can say is I used it all those years.
And
yeah.
maybe having 6 kids. Do you think that kept you young or aged you?
Well, I read once. Now, this, things have changed over the years, that when you have a baby, your whole body rejuvenates. I don't know if it's true.
No wonder you're aging backwards. You had
That's
6.
not why I had 6 children. No. I wasn't thinking about that, but
I would have had more kids had I known that. Yeah.
but that just sort of happened. But I was an only child, and of course I wanted.
was an only child.
I
She
wanted
wanted
to have a crowd.
You wanted to have. She loved my dad so much. She wanted all boys, and she wanted to name them all Al.
Oh yeah, but that didn't work out that way.
We only have one boy, and his
And I
name is
named him
Al.
Al.
Yep, Albert Jr. Yep.
But anyway, yeah. That's the
So-
story. Yeah.
What? Well, I knew how much pleasure you took, like even getting ready for work. So she stayed home with us, and then you went back to college, to school when you were in your 50s.
Business college, yeah, and
You graduated top of your class there. She
of
got
course. And
placed.
then I was first a receptionist for 5 years, and then for 10 more years, I was executive secretary.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I remember every night, she's just like Sandy does too. You would take out your clothes the
I
night
laid out my
before,
clothes,
and she always wore like nice suits and dresses, and she was like Imelda Marcos with all your shoes.
Oh, I
Your
had a lot of
closet.
clothes then,
In
yeah.
your closet, you had shoes and shoe boxes, and they all like said what they were, and they were all categorized and color coded
And high
high heels.
Back in those days. Yeah.
Seriously, you always looked, and you always had your nails done and your hair, and but for you that was fun. Like for me,
Yeah.
I like makeup, but I like to do it on other people, kind of like it's painting for me. But you're also a painter too. She's painting.
What a color. Yeah.
Yep, and she writes poems.
I call myself an artist.
She is an artist. Well, we're both artists.
And a poet.
In our family, the
Yeah.
creative thing, that's where I get it. And yours was makeup, and then you paint, where I don't paint, but I feel like when I do makeup, it's like painting a canvas to me.
It is.
Yeah.
And when you get older, you probably will do painting.
Yep, when I have more time. I'll be like,
When you have more
who is
time,
the lady
yeah.
who didn't sell a painting till she was like in her 80s?
Yeah.
Do you know who that was?
Oh, you mean the one that became so famous?
Yeah.
I can't think of her name anymore.
wanna
but
wait
yeah,
till
she didn't even become famous until she
Well, you
was
still
in
have
her
time,
80s.
maybe. You
Yeah,
could do
but
some
I-
blind painting, like the elephants or something, and we'll sell it.
I can't see the canvas, but I could throw paint
You
at
can
it.
do that.
Yeah.
And you'll become famous at 91.
Do you think?
I do. Yep. So
It's an idea.
So I know how much joy that you found in the makeup. What did you find why was it so fun for you, do you think?
To what? To what?
To like get made up and do your makeup and your nails.
It was maybe like you're almost like an artist then, and you do have makeup artists. You are.
Well, it's funny because we were more tomboys, like me and Kim, more like my dad. My dad was very athletic when he was in high school.
Yeah.
And you're more girly girl, right? Do you think?
An early girl?
Girly.
Girly girl. Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Definitely. Yes. I just, from the minute, I loved it. I
The little
I
neighbor
loved to put
girl,
makeup on.
the
Yeah.
little neighbor girl, Lizzie would come over. She was
Yes.
little, and she would go in my mom's room and
I
play
would-
with their makeup.
Well, I had makeup that I was almost gone, and she would come almost every day, and I let her go, and I called it my dressing room. My husband had
She
a
had,
wall
yeah.
with a mirror,
Yes.
and all of the stuff, and I would let her go in there, and then I would just leave her because she did a lot, and she just had so much fun putting on makeup.
And we all had fun
Yes,
at Thanksgiving one time when she was making the mashed potatoes and she lost a fingernail in the mashed potatoes.
That
And
is
so-
embarrassing.
So we
yeah.
all said,
but it was a clean fingernail.
that makes it all better.
It was a
With
false fingernail.
whoever finds the fingernail won
yeah,
the wishbone or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
but yeah, I know you've always been into beauty. I think, I was always into sports. And then, that came later, like the makeup and stuff. But I know I got
Yeah.
that from you.
Probably, yeah.
So to you, because we only have 4 minutes left because I have to keep my,
Oh,
I need I need 60 more subscribers and then I think I can start making longer videos. So, but right now I'm held to 15 minutes, but that's a good amount of time.
yeah,
But
that's good.
I wanted to know, what do you find beautiful?
Oh, golly.
All right, well, let's see. Beautiful about people. Like, what do you see when you...
Well, I think I love faces. I mean, and I just think everyone in their own way has a great beauty. Yeah, and when you get to know them,
Well, and that's
it's even more noticeable.
I work with models. I, had a modeling agency and stuff, and I've met some really beautiful people.
Yeah.
But, here's the thing, like I said, you can be pretty ugly, because some of those people act like they're some, you know what I mean? They're very nice people. So you can have massive, like, beauty,
Yeah.
external beauty.
Well, I like you. I think it comes from the inside.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can see something.
Oh yeah.
About
oh yeah.
somebody.
I mean, that's almost. It goes without saying. I mean, if you think in that direction, that the people themselves are beautiful.
Well, and I know you've studied all different religions and everything, and we've been through hard times. I mean, my brother just passed away in October, and my sister passed away, and she was 42. My dad passed away. My mom and dad were married. You were 19, Dad was 20, and when he passed away, he was 79.
70, yeah.
And you guys have been married 59 years.
No, well, yeah.
When he passed
almost
away.
60.
Almost 60 when he
a
passed
month,
away.
a month
Yeah.
away from 60. Yeah.
So that's a long time.
Yeah.
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 And they would go to this restaurant, and all the women would swoon because Dad would always put your jacket on for
Oh,
you.
yeah,
And
yeah.
So, and then Dad, when she was younger, she had this picture with her on a hat box, and then you didn't know, but he sent your picture in to Miss Stardust.
To Miss Stardust.
She
But-
didn't know, and my dad was not like that, and she won, right?
And well, the thing is, the picture he sent in, my hair was long, and I had just cut it short because
Oh.
short hair was in style. And when the photographer came, well, they called me and said I didn't even know he'd sent it in, and they called me and the photographer came from
Yeah,
the
and
dispatch,
I
guess.
just remember that picture.
Yeah,
She's
well,
sitting on a hat box.
and I
like
had a
this.
skirt. I was
Yeah.
very shy. Some of the contestants, posed in a bathing suit.
She
but-
didn't even need to. That's how beautiful she
don't
was.
even- And I remember, he said, "You have something you can sit on," and I said, "Why?" I had
Oh,
this.
so you pulled it up?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I sat on it, and I had just a skirt and a little short
Yeah.
sweater.
Did he
on.
tell you to try and be sexy? Is that why you
Well,
did
he
that?
didn't actually say that, but he told me how to pose. He said, "Put your hand behind your neck,"
Yeah.
and then he said, "Cross your legs." And then the skirts were long then. They were about.
You know what, Mom?
Are we out of time?
Yep.
Okay.
I
You'll
hate
have
to
to
cut.
cut
Well,
me
we'll
off.
have to have part 2. But yeah,
Yeah.
so if you want to look like her, go run out and get Oil of Olay. And Oil of Olay, if you see this, call and give us a sponsorship. Okay, well, thanks, Mom. We'll do a part two, okay?
Well, you'll have to let me see this.
I will. All right.
Well,
bye, everyone.
Yeah.